Alright, it's your boy Life of Darius, aka Dre the Martian, and we are back. Yes, today we are finally back with the long-awaited, long-anticipated Revolver. Let's get to it, y'all. Now, I know what y'all wondering, man. Life of Darius, we need an explanation. What's been going on for the last month? Where you been at, man? Was you locked up? Right, you had some baby mama drama, Life of Darius. What's been going on? And I'm explaining it to y'all, but just not in this video, y'all. This video is for the Beatles and the Beatles only. We'll get to my traumas and situations in a future video, y'all. But yeah, I'll slap. No, but all that shit aside, I'm ready to get right into this one, y'all. I've been wanting to listen to this as much as y'all probably been waiting on me to listen to this, bro. It's just, we're here today. This feels like a very cathartic moment for me because I've been having to avoid this album like the plague for the last month, man. But we're here. Revolver, 1966, Beatles, and yeah, I'm rusty, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm rusty. But y'all know, as always, I gotta go and talk about the previous album, and I'm actually not gonna spend too much time on Rubber Soul in this video. It definitely deserves all the time it can get. This is an amazing album, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this one nugget and say that this is probably my favorite Beatles album ever. Right, it's definitely my most listened to, for sure. I've been listening. This sounds like audio crack. And I remember people telling me like this was like the beginning of the new era of the Beatles, and I guess I can kind of see that. But when I listen to this album, bro, it's like it has all the qualities from the first set of Beatles albums, like the lovey-doo shit, like the catchy earworm type of hooks and moments, like the shit that you just find yourself walking around your house just singing randomly out of nowhere, like say the word and you'll be free. Say the word and be like me. Like, come on, bro. The ruins of the life that you had. Like, the way he bended that. Yes. Rubber Soul, yes. Okay? The perfect way to describe this album would be like, it's literally like audio THC. Like, it's warm, it's relaxing, it's soft, it's enjoyable. Like, it's kind of just inspiring. Like, it's just, yes. And I'm gonna make an entirely separate video just kind of breaking down how I feel about this album, because this is the album that I think made the Beatles click to me. Went from kind of this band that I recognized, like I had like a unique affinity for, I like some of their songs, to like I'm a Beatles stan now, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Like Rubber Soul, you make the earlier Beatles album sound better. Like, I don't know what it, like even the what's that shit I didn't like? Beatles for Sale. The most forgettable album of the early ones, man. I even like that a little bit more after hearing Rubber Soul so much. So it's just the power of music, going through music chronologically, it can't be beat, bro. So yeah, that's that on Rubber Soul. But we're not here today for Rubber Soul, man. We are here today for the big one. A lot of y'all saying the Beatles better than Rubber Soul. We got Revolver, son. We got Revolver. Let's get to it. I know Taxman, Eleanor Rigby. I'm Only Sleeping. This is my favorite. This is probably my favorite Beatles song ever. I'm Only Sleeping. I Love You Too. I don't know that one. I don't know Love You Too. Here, There, and Everywhere. That's like the slow John Lennon joint, that song here. And then Yellow Submarine. Right, so that's what, like 5 or 6 out of 14. That's still a pretty good bit. And that's kind of the reason I didn't start off with Revolver like I planned to do, because I already know fucking 5 or 6 songs off of here. But we're here in the journey, man. It's time. I need the full thesis, if that makes sense. Right, listening to all the albums before coming to these albums give me a whole new perspective on the band, and also it's giving me a lot more respect for the members of the band not named John Lennon. Because another thing, and this is kind of crazy, but for a long time, I thought John Lennon was singing all these songs, like most of these songs, bro. Like, I thought, like, until I like heard like Yellow Submarine and shit, I was like, oh, okay, I guess the other niggas do sing. But before that, I thought all these British voices was just John Lennon. Yeah, so that's just, we're here today now to correct those mistakes and really enjoy this classic run of the Beatles, man. But it's album time, man. Beatles, Revolver, track number 1. I'm happy to be back, y'all. I'm sorry. We're here today with the Beatles. We got Revolver. Right, we gonna see what they do on this whoop, man. Who carries on this one? Is this the album where Paul McCartney finally take over? Right, I told y'all they was a little neck and neck on Rubber Soul, man. They was kind of tennising the album back and forth. I couldn't call it for real. Like, I picked John Lennon, but I'm really a John Lennon fan already, so that might be my bias, bro. They was both going crazy on Rubber Soul. And then George, actually, I don't think any of them songs are George. Oh, Taxman, the intro is definitely a George song. I think a George song. But besides that, we got to see what George doing here too, man. Does he continue his run from Rubber Soul? Does he kind of fall off a little bit? It's just a lot. Right, I know I'm introing this like a Dragon Ball Z episode, man, but this is big. This is important. I've been waiting on this. I'm sure y'all have been waiting on this. Yeah, track 1, Taxman. Let's get to it, y'all.
Let me tell you how it will be. Yeah, I'm the Taxman.
like a Batman parody? What is this? Oh, that guitar sounds so powerful now. That guitar is nuts. Okay. Solid intro right there from George Harrison, man. Was it the only George intro? I'm trying to think. Yeah, the only George intro, and he did his thing on here mostly, y'all. I got an unpopular opinion about Taxman. I'm sorry. All right, so that was track number 1, Taxman. And listen, man, this is a good song. Right? I like this song. This is definitely a special way to intro this album. This is definitely my least favorite out of all the intros we gotten so far. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably it just feels real sparse, right? And even with the new 2022 mix, it almost makes it feels weird listening to the Beatles like this clear, like all the instruments like this clear, the guitar, everything is just separated perfectly. It's kind of weird and off-putting, but I'm gonna get used to it, right? All right, so yeah, a good song right there from George Harrison, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this is probably one of like my least favorite Beatles songs I've heard. I don't know if it's because of like the Taxman melody being so familiar and being so similar to the Batman melody. I don't know if that's what it is, or if it's just like how on the nose this song is. Like the Beatles are never actually, I don't know if there's any other songs where they are this on the nose for what they're talking about in this song. Like the song's called Taxman, he's complaining about Taxman the whole time. So it's just different. It just stands out a lot from the rest of their discography. Like the sparse beat, just the bass is hitting. The bass was hitting. The bass and the guitars, classic, but good song. Definitely my least favorite intro of all the Beatles albums. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. Big up George for that one, man. We are on to track number 2. We got another one I'm pretty familiar with. We got Eleanor Rigby. No regular show. Let's get to it, y'all.
Look at all the lonely people.
Like, bruh, how you start a song like that?
Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been.
Nah. I'm trash. Bro, right hand to Jesus Christ himself, y'all. Bro, for the last 2 years of my life, I thought this was a John Lennon song. I swear to God, bro, I thought this shit was a John Lennon song. Like hearing them soft ass Paul McCartney vocals, it was just like, what? Oh shit! And this song actually does make a lot more sense as a Paul McCartney song. So we gonna rewind that with the new knowledge, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Maybe I really am deaf. Damn.
Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been.
What is that?
All alone.
What does he talk about on this song? That's what I
Where
want to
do
know.
they all come from? Father Mackenzie,
Right.
writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. Do they all come from?
This is fucking
All the
gorgeous.
lonely people.
Look at all the lonely people.
This song is even better now I remember.
Look at all the lonely people.
Yes. Bruh. Have y'all ever... Hold on. Okay, so that was track number 2, Eleanor Rigby, and it's hard for me to describe this song, right? Like, this song almost sounds like I shouldn't be listening to it. Like, not in a way where it's unlistenable. No, this is a very listenable, catchy, just grand song. But it's like, it feels like I'm walking in on a moment that I shouldn't be walking in on. Like, I'm walking in the middle of fucking the Louvre during like a parade or something. Like, it doesn't feel like it feels too good that I shouldn't be here listening to this like this. That's the feeling I got from that song. That's crazy. The tone of Paul's vocals combined with, I think that's that violin, I don't know what the hell, the harp in the background, the orchestra, everything kind of just building into like this grand haunting melody. This might be Paul's best song so far, right? I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's so good, it's almost hard to even critique it. That's how great Eleanor Rigby is, man. So listen, I'm gonna leave it at that. Great song. Lyrically, you can tell they pen getting up because lyrically I can't even follow what they're doing no more. I tried to follow where he was taking me on Eleanor Rigby. Y'all gonna have to tell me in the comments, man. I don't. There's a lot of religious, biblical themes in here that I just couldn't piece together, y'all. But anyway, great song. Obviously 2 for 2. Right, Taxman was in, but Eleanor Rigby, great pickup after that, man. All right, so we're on to track number 3, and this is actually a very, very, very special song to me, and just my Beatledom, my Beatle fandom, just This song speaks to me on so many different levels. I'm gonna let it play first before I really talk about it, but yes, track number 3. I'm only sleeping, man. I'm only sleeping, man. Let's go. I'm only sleeping.
When I wake up early in the morning, for a street,
Everybody seems to think I'm lazy. I don't mind. I think they're crazy. Talk to me. Hey, Paul, killing that bass. I picked the bass. This little noise, I remember hearing, like, this was another thing they created right here. Yeah, Paul going nasty with the bass. He's losing his mind. Yes. Capital yes. Smiley face, ellipses, whatever y'all need. Yes, bro. That was track number 3. I'm only sleeping, and there's not like this. This was the song that made me go from the Beatles are cool to like John Lennon. It really made me think like John Lennon is him, right? Because this was the first song of any like 1960, 1970 something that I could relate to every single lyric from beginning to end. And then it's not even just it's the lyrics combined with like this psychedelic kind of snooze infesting sound that's on John Lennon's voice, combined with like this super psychedelic instrumental with all type of just weird new sounds. Like this song is perfect, bro, perfect. I think the most powerful lyric of this entire song, and this is a lyric I love to live by, is they're running everywhere at such a speed until they find out there's no need, bro. There's no need. That lyric right there gives you such a great perspective on John Lennon's world view at this point in his life. And that one specific lyric kind of shows why him and Paul's relationship kind of severed. Because John was getting to the point where he was saying, bro, y'all are working too hard, doing all this, bro. It's not even worth it, bro. Like that's where John was at this point. And Paul was starting to get into his really workaholic, I want to make the Beatles this big machine type, and it just clashed, bro. You could just with every track you just hear it more and more how the clash happened, bro. But yeah, great song right there by John Lennon. One of the most powerful songs to me in the Beatles discography because it could mean a lot to so many different people, bro. Like this is one of those songs for the first time you hear it, it catches you. You don't have to hear this shit a couple times. You don't have to go back and listen to it. From the first time I heard this song, every lyric had me on edge. The sounds had me on edge. John Lennon's voice had me on edge. And this is what made me a John Lennon stan, man. We're still turning to me being a Beatles stan. We're still turning into what we doing today, y'all. So shout out I'm Only Sleeping. This song started a big domino effect that got us to here today. Yeah, but anyway, it's time now, y'all. It's time to get to the meat and potatoes, y'all. Right, we're on to track number 4, Love You Too. I have no idea what this song is, and I don't think that's like the proper, grammar with 2 right there. But anyway, with Love You Too, that's gonna be the first track on here. I have no idea what the hell that is. And then we're gonna get into Here, There, and Everywhere and Yellow Submarine, which I'm pretty sure I know what Here, There, and Everywhere is. And Yellow Submarine, you can't escape it if you're a Beatles fan. Can't escape that song, man. So I definitely know that one. So a couple more whoops. Yeah, track number 4, Love You Too. Let's get to it. Where you taking me, Beatles? Where y'all trying to take me? Talk to me.
you don't get time to leave.
Oh, hell no. Hold on. Yeah. What the fuck? No. Okay. Listen, when I saw the title "Love You Too," this was the last way I expected this song to start, y'all. That just caught me off guard. But I actually kind of really liked it. That's kind of what really caught me. I didn't expect to like it the way it was coming in, but see what they try to take me on this one, man. Let's get to it. Was that John? George? One of them niggas, man. All right. I see where y'all going now. Let me rewind it a little bit, man. That's damn. Damn, man, I had to grab me a water, bro. This shit got me sweating already, bro. God damn. I think this George. This is type of shit. Love. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. Am I doing too much, y'all? Am I gonna survive through this album? Oh my God. I had to take the hoodie off, y'all. This is serious. Life of Darius with no hoodie? This shit is getting serious, y'all. Let's go. Anyway, brother, that was track number 4, Love You Too. And that was the first song on here that I don't have. I'm pretty sure I've heard this before at some point, bro. I don't remember this song, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, bro, because that shit just hit me like a ton of bricks, bro. And it feels like this shouldn't even be a song that I like that, but I just feel like George handled this shit perfectly, bro. From that long ass intro, it kind of reels you in. You kind of like, yo, where are the Beatles taking us, right? I even said that. Where are y'all about to take me? And they took me to India, to Bangladesh. I don't know where they took me, bro, but I'll go there every day if I need to. And then the way George does his vocals on here, bro, I love when George like starts bending his vocals. Kind of like Think For Yourself off of Rubber Soul. When he bends his vocals in kind of this nasally, condescending, otherworldly tone, bro, he can't miss, bro. I wish he would have had this from the beginning, bro. Yes, bro, this is the mwah, 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 mwah. And then the production, bro. The production value on this album, the first 4, even I didn't like Taxman that much, but even I had to acknowledge the production on that song was amazing. The production on Eleanor Rigby is amazing. I'm Only Sleepy, psychedelic, different layers, new instruments, amazing. And Love You Too, it just takes it to another level, bro. This is some, like, bro, I've never heard this genre before, but I love it. Whatever genre it is that George is trying to do on here, he did it perfectly, bro. I couldn't even sit in my chair the whole time, bro. I wanted to get up and jig, bro. That beat make you want to just jig, man. But yeah, man, we are a strong 4 for 4 right now, man. Them last 3 tracks have made up very much for Taxman, okay? We're a strong 4 for 4. Let's keep it going here, there, and everywhere. We'll get to it.
To lead a better life here.
Oh, this is Paul.
Making each day of the year. Nobody can deny that there's something there. Both of us thinking how
I picked the harmonies, y'all. I won't never miss the harmonies.
she's beside me, I know I need never care. I need never care.
Oh, those guitars. Guitars, the slight guitars, the harp. Oh, my God.
We'll be there and everywhere.
I kind of want to listen to that again real quick, y'all. Would y'all be mad at me if I stop the reaction to listen to that one more time, bro? Because I gotta do it, y'all. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Want her everywhere.
Yeah,
And if
this
she's
shit is like
beside
audio
me,
therapy.
I know I need her
Everywhere. No cap. Why is love like that? I got that out of my. I had to run that back, bro, because I feel like I had this song, whatever impression I had of this song before this reaction, I had it fucked up, bro. I had this song fucked up. Great joint right there from Paul McCartney. I don't know why I thought it was a John Lennon song. I don't think John Lennon would ever make something like this, but I didn't know that until I listened to the older albums. That's why, you see now, I didn't know John Lennon would make no shit like this. Back like, yeah, makes sense now, yeah, gang. The reason I had to listen to this song twice, bro, is because like, like obviously I've been having my issues going on these last couple months trying to balance YouTube and fixing my personal life. And a lot of the issues in my personal life is unfortunately women-based, relationship-based, man. You know, you've been with somebody for 5 years, you know, from high school all the way out, man. It becomes some problems, right? And this song was like therapy because this is the type of song that'll make you like, this reminded me of all the good in the situation I'm in. I'll say that. Like him saying, I need her everywhere. And if she's beside me, I know I won't never care about nothing. Like when when my girlfriend is beside me, when she's around me, bro, I can be myself. Right, I don't have to put on this act like I'm just this tough, hard-nosed, angry, standoffish type person. Bro, I can be as goofy as I want, bro. I can sing as many random Beatles songs to my girl as I want, right? And that's the comfort that comes in in these relationships, and that's the type of thing that you start to take for granted after a while. And this song, right, that's why I love it, because it puts all the stuff you take for granted in a long relationship right in your face, bro. Right? Him saying, but to love her is to need her everywhere. I'm taking it as like when you love this is the type of girl, when you love her, you need her everywhere with you. Like, this is the type of love that you need all day, every day, you know. And this is just, that was a beautiful song right there, man. And this is why I wanted to listen to this album in this fashion, bro, because shit just hit different when you listen to it like this, bro. That's up there. That's up there with I'm Only Sleeping, bro, just because of how it connects to me lyrically, right? And real quick, before we get to the next song, I remember somebody asking in the comments, like, what makes you like a song? Like, they would watch me and they would see, like, I see you like all these songs, but what makes you like a song versus don't like a song? And I can't really answer that question, I just like what I like. But I will say one of the main factors that'll make me attached to a musician or music is just the relatability in the lyrics. Like, the fact, like, what's that song from A Hard Day's Night that I didn't even really like? I think it's I Tell You. It's called something like that. I remember it was a song of Hard Day's Night I didn't even really like, but the lyrics hit me so much that I had to appreciate that song. And that's like, lyrics are important to me, right? I'm the type of dude, lyrics are very important to me, man. Just point blank period, lyrics and a nice, haunting, relaxing, just slow-paced soundscape. I don't like fast-paced music, right? So, yeah, so any of y'all who kind of wonder what type of music I like, what gets me going, that's a little synopsis right there, man. But anyway, this album got me talking, bro. We are 40 minutes into this recording. We're not even halfway through. Jesus Christ. All right, man. We're on to track number 6. This is the last song out of all the songs on here that I know, right? After track 6, it is an entirely fresh listen from track 7 to track 14, right? We're going to get to that, but first, let's knock this out, man. Let's just vibe. Track number 6. Hey, good time. We got the Yellow Submarine, man. Shout out Michigan. Gang, gang.
Where I was born.
Talk to me, Ringo.
And he told us of his life.
Oh, them drums hitting.
The land. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine.
Yeah. Loud ass trumpets. Man, let Ringo cook, man. Let Ringo cook. I'll do that again. What the fuck is going on?
Yellow submarine.
I feel like I'm being hypnotized. Brainwashed. For shit, son. For sure. Yellow submarine. Yeah, you ain't finna hypnotize me into liking this song, Ringo. I know what you're trying to do, Ringo. You ain't gonna do me like that, brother. But it's kind of a good song, y'all, actually. I'll be kind of hating on this song, man. All right, Ringo. All right. So that was track number 6, Yellow Submarine. And I will say, right, for anybody who's watched all my other videos, y'all know anytime Yellow Submarine comes up in the conversation, I tend to shit on it, right, with every fiber of my being. And this listening probably hasn't changed that much. This song is still very childish and kind of annoying at points to me. But I will say, the main issue with this song is I feel like it kind of didn't fit in with the psychedelic vibes of Revolver, but actually listening to it right there and kind of hearing everything they was doing, like, this song is very psychedelic, actually, in a way. I actually argue that this song is probably more psychedelic than Taxman, the intro. Like, Taxman is probably the least psychedelic song I've heard out of everything on here so far, which is kind of weird. Right. Yeah, I had to get myself in the right headspace for this, man. At first, I was thinking that this is like a little kiddie song that Ringo was trying to do, and it's definitely still a kiddie song, but I had to switch my mind to thinking, like, this is like, when I hear the Yellow Submarine hook now, I don't think of, like, Ringo in the studio singing to kids, right? I'm thinking of Ringo drugged out of his mind in a Yellow Submarine in the middle of an ocean, watching all these weird animals swim around him, high as hell off his ass, singing about the Yellow Submarine, right? That's the vibe I get from this track now, and it makes it hit a lot harder, and I can see how it fit onto Revolver, actually. I can see that now. I can. I would not put this over Octopus's Garden, right? I'm still gonna, now that I've heard this song, I'm gonna stand on the fact that Octopus's Garden is Ringo's best song, man. I don't think he could do much better than that, man. He spazzed on that one. This song was great, man. I just think Ringo's verses were the worst part about this song. Like the hook when everybody came in, the hook and all the water sounds and the Ringo ad-libs, that's what made the song better. But Ringo himself, like unlike Boys and Octopus's Garden, where I feel like he actually improved the song with his performance, I don't feel that on here, bro. But it's still a good song, man. I ain't gonna shit on the song, man. It has its value. It fits on Revolver somehow, some way, and yeah, Michael Jackson, gang. All right, Jesus Christ, man, this album got me talking, bro. We are 45 minutes into this shit, and we're just getting to track 7 now. We're finally getting to the point of the album where everything is going to be new to me, right? Everything is going to be new. New nuances, new sounds, new songs, new melodies. I'm here for it. I'm ready, right? Anybody who sat through the first however many minutes to get to this point, bro, I really fuck with y'all, man, because I think it's a good video so far, man. But anyway, we on the track number 7. All right, we got She Said. She Said. Let's get to it, y'all. Oh, shit, Beatles. All right, now. Super guitars.
I know what it's like to be dead.
What? It's not a Beach Boys. Hold on, y'all. What? Hey, man, is this the album that the Beach Boys inspired, bro? Because I'm hearing a lot of beach sounds on this album, bro. I forgot the other song that had beach. Here, There, and Everywhere, I think. Yellow Submarine. It's like 4 out of these first 7 songs that had kind of beachy instrumentals, bro. Is this what the Beach Boys sound like? If the Beach Boys sound like this, hey, Pet Sound's coming soon, y'all. I mean, it's coming soon anyway, but coming much sooner, bro. This how the Beach Boys sound? I don't remember the Beach Boys sounding this good. But anyway, man, let me back to the song.
And she's making me feel like I've never been born.
What the fuck does that mean, John?
Things in your head,
Yeah.
things in mine,
Is that a siren?
like I've never been born.
Hey, these niggas high off their asses, bro. What are they What are they writing on this album? I can't keep up.
She said you were wrong when I was a boy.
Yeah?
Everything was right.
Slow it down.
I said,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ringo going stupid on the drums.
she said you're wrong when I was a boy.
Talk to me.
Like to be blind, know what it's like to be dead.
Talk to me.
Be sad, what it is to be sad.
Okay, abrupt cut right there, but yo. I don't know if y'all noticed so far. I haven't really been talking much about what they're saying lyrically on this album, besides 1 or 2 joints, and that's for very good reason, bro. I don't know what these niggas are talking about. Where are they trying to take me? Eleanor Rigby, love you too. She like, what are these cryptic messages they penning, bro? This is writing right here. This is amazing writing right here, because I know they mean something, but I can't just catch what they mean off first listen, bro. That hits different. That hits different, y'all. But that was track number 7, She Said, and I'm finna look up the lyrics to this song after this, but I do just want to say this was one of my favorite songs on here so far. I think just because of instrumental, like this is their best album instrumentally I've heard so far. I don't know if it's better than Abbey Road. I don't want to put bias into it, but out of all the Beatles albums I've heard so far, this one just feels the best. Every song has so many layers and just different just kinks and just things that add to it, bro. Like the bass on this song, right? Because when I was listening to this, I was kind of like, this shit is rumbling. Like I was wondering, like, why is this rumbling so hard? And it's the bass. And y'all told me on the last on Rubber Soul that Paul kind of handles the bass guitar on most of these songs. And listen, I know I don't give the bass a lot of love in my reactions. I normally just listen to the drums and the vocalists and the harmonies and shit. But from the bass kind of carried this song, right? Obviously, John did his thing vocally, right? Lyrically, he was all over the place. I don't know what the hell he was talking about, but he was probably high, right? But just sonically, bro, this is the first Beatles album I can say that I'm almost enjoying this album sonically more than I am. Like, I'm enjoying the production more than what the vocalists are doing on here. And that's crazy. Y'all know I give the vocalists too much credit in my videos. For me to actually be feeling like this, bro, yes, bro, amazing song right there. Like the drum hits, the bass, them little sirens, bro, just very psychedelic. I think, was that John or George? I don't. I'm sorry. I think that was John. Okay, I'm gonna assume that was John, but that could have been George. Y'all let me know in the comments. Great song either way, man. We're a solid 7 for 7. Right, I'm telling y'all, to this point, Taxman, the intro has been the worst song. I know a lot of y'all probably like Taxman. To me, that's been the worst song so far, and not in a bad way, like it's a garbage song, but compared to the 6 that came after it, yeah, we're on an upward slope right now, man. But anyway, we're on to track number 8, man. We got Good Day Sunshine. Let's get to it, y'all. Yeah, the bass, more bass.
Good day, sunshine.
Oh, Paul. There you go, Paul. Pauling around.
Good day to laugh. And when
your
the
shit,
sun
Paul.
is out. Good day, sunshine.
Yeah.
We take a walk. The sun is shining down.
I like that.
Burns my feet. We lie beneath a shady tree. I love good day sunshine.
The chorus is beautiful. I'll say that.
Day sunshine.
Okay. I knew Paul at some point was gonna get on here doing this Paul shit, right? This guy got to be expected, man. But I don't know about that one, y'all. All right, that was track number 8, Good Day Sunshine. And now I will say, anybody who's watched my videos, y'all know I don't like. I'm a dark person, y'all. I'm a dark person. I like dark, haunting, scary, bite-filled, like aggressive type of music, man. I don't really like the sunshiny, happy-go-lucky, this, that vibes, right? Like, y'all know this about me. But I feel like I'm kind of justified in that this time, because why did they do this? Right? Like, you just had 7 straight tracks. Even Yellow Submarine, as much as I don't like really fuck with Yellow Submarine, it adds something to this album and the psychedelic vibes of this album, bro. You have 7 straight tracks of fire. Psychedelic fire, bro. And then just going Paul coming in like with his tambourines and shit, talking about good day, sunshine, I love you, baby, good day. Like, bro, it ain't time for that, Paul. This is not time. This is dark time. This is Revolver time, bro. That's just how I feel. I'm sorry. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like this song has no good values to it. Like the chorus, the Good Day Sunshine, that part was catchy. Like like Paul, like I just said on the last song, Paul is showing his ass with the bass on this album, like the little dun dun dun. Like it's kind of like what's that shit called? Martha My Dears. Like that song where it had the little tubas in the background that weren't even really tubas. Like Paul will add something to these songs that makes them worthwhile, but I just. This is my least favorite so far, bro. I didn't want Paul. We didn't need that from Paul, bro. Paul just ringoed me. Bro. He came in, fucked up the whole vibe of the album, bro. You ringoed me, Paul. Right, we ain't gonna be too hard on Paul, man. He's already given us Eleanor Rigby, Here, There, and Everywhere. He's already given us 2 classics, man. He can have a little drop off right there, but I'm not trying to hear that right now, bro. I'm not trying to hear that right now, man. But anyway, we're on to track number 9. And Your Bird Can Sing. Okay, let's get somebody was in my comments, man. Somebody dropped at least 10 different comments about this song, telling me I need to really listen to this song. Right? I don't know if you think I don't listen to the other songs. I listen to every song on here, man, pretty as deep as possible. But I'm gonna do you a favor, bro. You said that this song is kind of special. The sonic tones and textures, whatever. Yeah, track number 9, And Your Bird Can Sing. Let's get to it. Yo! Oh yeah, bring me back. Turn me up, John. What is that? Yo! Is that Paul? Okay, short whoop right there, man, but definitely a beautiful pick-me-up after Good Day Sunshine, bro. And this be my issue with them type of tracks sometimes, bro. It feels like I just stopped listening to Revolver at track 8 and then just start listening back to it with this song right here. I understand, but it can throw you off when you listen to an entire album. That's my only issue with these Paul Ditleys. Even though I like some of them, they can kind of throw you off when you listen to the album, man. And this was a good example of that with track 8 and track 9, bro. But yeah, that was track number 9, And Your Bird Can Sing, man. This was an amazing song, a little short, right? But I'm coming to appreciate the short Beatles tunes in my new Beatles fanaticism. Words, big words. Yeah, I've come to appreciate the shorter songs in my new Beatles era, and I will say this song right here, instrumentally, it picked back up where we left off with She Said, She Said. It had the layers, it had like I don't know was it the bass you wanted me to pay attention to, brother? Because that's the thing that stood out to me most in this song was how groovy and how aggressive the bass is. Like Paul getting nicer with the lyrics. He also getting nicer with that guitar. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just hear the progress. Like this is just, bruh. The guitar sound better, the lyrics sound better, the bass sound better, the drums. Well, the drums always been good. Ringo probably been the most developed out of all these niggas in terms of just instrumentally, which is kind of crazy, but just yes. Great song. I love that part where Paul came in with the background vocals, man. Just, yeah, man. If it's something that I missed in this song, you just point it out to me and I'll come back and listen to it again, man. But you put a lot of pressure on me with that one, man. Anyway, track number 10. Oh, we're 8 for 9, by the way. We're 8 for 9, bro. I can't get with Good Day Sunshine, y'all. I just can't get with that right now. We're 8 for 9, but a strong 8 for 9. You know what I'm saying? Good Day Sunshine. Just gonna pretend that didn't exist, right? But anyway, going to track number 9, we got For No One. Let's get to it, y'all. Psych me out, Beatles. Let's go.
When she no longer needs you,
Come on, Paul.
and in her eyes you see nothing.
Yeah?
No sign of love behind the tears
Yeah?
that cried for no.
Alright.
You want her,
Oh, yeah, he got
you
me.
need her,
Alright.
and yet
got
you
me.
don't. You think she needs you.
You talking to me, Paul? My fault.
Cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years and will fill your head. You won't forget her, and in her eyes you see nothing. And of love behind the tears that have lasted years.
Oh, Paul, why'd you just do me like that, bro? You could have put another minute on this motherfucker, Paul. Great song from Paul right there. Y'all can see I was a little worried at the beginning. I thought we was in for another Good Day Sunshine, but he painted a beautiful picture with this one right here, man. Like, bro, just look at the advancement of how they're writing these songs. Even from Rubber Soul, Rubber Soul wasn't even this deep, bro. Maybe I'm tripping, but like I was able to pick up Rubber Soul lyrics without having to do this, bro. This album is so musically obscure, lyrically obscure. Like it's just, like just read this shit, bro. Your day breaks. Your mind aches. You find that all her words of kindness linger on when she no longer needs you. The way I'm taking that is that when you start to realize the girl that you're with no longer really needs you in her life, you start to think about all the times where she did need you. She did need you in her world. She was begging you to stay, begging you not to leave and things of that nature. And then when you get to the point where it's not like that, bro, it'll affect you, bro. So I see where Paul going with that one, but then he takes it even further. She wakes up. She makes up. She takes her time and doesn't feel she has to hurry. She no longer needs you, bro. That hit me in my heart, Paul. I done been through this before, Paul. That's why this song's a little meta for me, man. But one of my favorites on the album so far, man. Great whoop by Paul. And even in her eyes, you see nothing. No sign of love. Behind the tears, cry for no one. A love that should have lasted years, bro. A love that should have lasted years if you got right, if I got right. Like, that's just how it go, bro. And this, I told y'all, man, Beatles albums, man, the way they talk about love, it'd be a little too meta for me, right? But we getting through this, man. Great song right there from Paul. Beautiful comeback after Good Day Sunshine right there, man. Lyrically great, sonically great. This, right? Anyway, we are now on to track number 11. We got Dr. Robert. Let's get to it, y'all. 4 more songs, 4 more whoops. I'm enjoying this, y'all. I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell by the sweat and the yeah, gang. Let's get to it.
Ring my friend, I said you call Dr. Robert. Come, Dr. Robert.
Okay.
He's a man you must believe.
Yeah.
Helping anyone in need.
Yeah.
Well, you're feeling fine. My friend works for the National Health, Dr. Robert.
Yeah.
Well, you're feeling fine.
Okay. Good song, but good song, but not good enough in the scale of this album. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about that when I first listened. All right, so that was track number 11, Dr. Robert, and a good song, but not really a great song. I put it more in the vein of Good Day Sunshine and Taxman, where it's like, I don't know. I don't know if these songs felt like kind of regressions, but vocally and instrumentally, they still sound so good. It's hard to hate these songs, but I don't know. I don't. This song, it doesn't stand up to anything that came up before it, man. And not every song has to be as great as the songs that came before it, but this is like, to me, this kind of feels like a real steep drop off, man. Like the harmonies kind of saved this song, the little harmonizing they did, but the verses, like the Beach Boy-esque instrumental with the guitar strikes, nah, this wasn't the one for me. I like it more than Good Day Sunshine, but that's about it, y'all. Decent song right there. Let's get the momentum back going, though. We're on to track number 12. I Want to Tell You. What you want to tell me, Beatles? Let me know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Things to say.
Yup.
When your hands they
What is that
seem
instrument?
to slip away.
Yup.
Drag me down.
Talk to me, George.
It's alright this time around.
Woo.
That is confusing things.
It's not me, it's my mind.
I want to
I felt that, George. It's not me.
know why.
Them pianos sound demonic. Them pianos in the back. Oh.
I want to tell you I got time.
Why are these so short, bro? Oh my God. Bro, why are these songs so this is the album they should have extended the songs on. All these, like, great song from George, bro, but that's like, this is like audio crack. You can't only give me 2 minutes of crack, George. You gotta give me at least another minute and a half of crack, bro. You can't do me like that, George. That was track number 12, I Want to Tell You, and that's the best song since I think In Your Bird Can Sing. This is a beautiful pick-me-up. It kind of reminds me of Wait from Rubber Soul. I think it's because Wait used that same little scattery, like, drum, maraca sound, whatever that shit is, with all the noises. It kind of reminds me of that, but a much better version of that, if that makes sense. Right, and I got to give George his credit on this album real quick, man. Hold on, low on storage space, so that ain't good. But I got to give George his credit for this album, man. I'm looking at it, Taxman, Love You Too, I Want to Tell You, and was he on In Your Bird Can Sing? I don't know. I don't know if he was on that one, but I know he was on Taxman, Love You Too, and I Want to Tell You. And that's a solid 3 for 3. Even though I don't like Taxman as much as probably other people would like it, bruh, Love You Too and I Want to Tell You are kind of, I mean, besides Here, There, and Everywhere, and She Said, these 2 songs have stuck out to me the most, right, out of the songs that I haven't heard. Even though I've heard Here, There, and Everywhere, but it just hit different this time, right? But yeah, just an amazing pick-me-up after Dr. Robert, man. George, big up. Big up George, man. I'm not going to say he carried this album because it's looking like another John whoop right here, man. Because Paul, you can't put Good Day Sunshine on here and think you're going to have the best songs on this album. That's just not going to work. But we still got 2 more songs, right? Paul has a chance to wow me one more time. And let's see if that happens with track number 13. Got to Get You Into My Life. Look like a Paul title, y'all. I ain't going to lie. Look like a Paul title. For real. Let's get to it. God damn.
I would find
Oh.
there.
Hello. Yeah.
You didn't run, you didn't lie, you knew I got to get you into my life.
Yeah. Nah, come on. Oh.
Got to get you into my life.
Oh my. There's so much happening.
I was alone, I took a ride, I didn't see another kind of mind there. And so
Bro, what? Like, seem like every time I get on this channel trying to downplay Paul McCartney, his genius, what he does, and I'm never trying to downplay his genius. When I try to get on here saying I don't like something Paul McCartney did or he's letting me down, he just come and smack me in the face every time. Paul, chill, bro. Damn. That was track number 13, Gotta Get You Into My Life, and this song perfectly encapsulates everything I've been saying about this album instrumentally, bro. Like, I think the beauty of Rubber Soul is what they were doing vocally, and obviously, like, there were instrument like the sitar guitar they introduced, like different type of instruments and things, but not like Revolver, bro. Not like this album. I'm hearing all type of different instruments and sounds and vibes that I have never heard from the previous 5 Beatles albums, bro. The trumpet on here was glorious. And then the way they did it on here, like, you would be so sucked into Paul's vocals, and then the trumpet would just sneak in. It would just sneak. You wouldn't hear it coming. I couldn't hear the trumpet coming until it was here. I don't know if anybody else feels like that when they listen to this song, but like, you didn't feel the trumpet until it was right in your face, and then once you acknowledge it being in your face, it's so grand, and then it just goes right into the next piece of the instrument. Like, yes, bro. This is what I've been saying about the genius of Paul, bro. Like, even in songs where he's talking about lovey-dovey-doo, bro, he's going to put so much just greatness in there, bro. And yes, bro, yes, right there from Paul. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Good Day Sunshine no more. You can be as happy as you want, Mr. Paul McCartney. If you're going to give a shit like this, oh, darling, Eleanor Rigby, you can give us a Good Day Sunshine every now and then. That's how I feel, man. But yes. So hold on, what's the Paul joint so far? We got Eleanor Rigby, Here, There, Everywhere, Good Day Sunshine. Was for no one, Paul? I want to tell you, Got to Get You in My Life. That's 4 great joints, bro. Besides Good Day Sunshine, that's 4 great joints. And I'm looking at what John then gave us. John kind of took the back seat on here a little bit. I'm Only Sleeping. She Said, I think, was John. Your Bird was John. And For No One was John. So, really, unless John come on this last whoop and go crazy, I might have to give it to Paul. I don't want to, but I might have to, man. Listen, let's just finish this album. We're on to track number 14, Tomorrow Never Knows. Let's get to it. Take me home, man. Take me home, Beatles. This is a great album. It would be a shame if y'all take me home the right way, man. Let's go, Beatles. Track 14.
Turn off your mind, relax, and it is not dying. It is lay down all for shining.
What? Guitars, no, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo.
Love, love me do. You know I love you. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Last night I said these words to my girl.
What? What? 3 years?
It is not dying.
I might be dying, bro. What is this? Alright, bro. So that was track number 14. Oh my God. Tomorrow Never Knows. And I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Bro, I don't know what to say about this song. Like, I don't know. I want to say I liked it. That was John, right? That was John. I don't know if I call this a song. This was a ritual. I know I call Helter Skelter a ritual. This sounds like a ritual. What the fuck just happened? Right, the beat come on with like the little kind of Indian type vibes. I'm thinking, oh, George? Oh, George gonna start and finish the album. All right, take me home then, George. What you finna talk about? And then John come in talking about, turn off your mind and float downstream. And then what that nigga say? Hold on, he said, it is not dying. Nigga, I got scared. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Bro, is you doing voodoo on me right now, John? What the fuck was that? And then instrumentally, bro, like, I can't even describe to y'all what was. I know it was drums and like squiggly noises, and I wasn't high enough for that one, y'all. What the fuck? And this song just showed. Remember what I said earlier about how lyrically it felt like I can't even really track what they're saying on this album lyrically by just listening. On every other Beatles album before this, up to Rubber Soul, I could just listen to the songs and kind of break down what they were trying to do to us lyrically. I can't do that on here, especially with this song, bro. What the fuck was John on, bro? This ain't weed. Listen, it's kind of like Run For Your Life, where I wouldn't call it a beautiful outro, but it's definitely an outro. Definitely capped this album off. And it made me leave this album with more questions than answers, man. I need to listen to this song a lot more because it's kind of reminding me of that Roy Harper song from Led Zeppelin 3, right? But definitely a little better, but I don't know if I like this one, y'all. Y'all will see in the favorite tracks if I like this or not. What the fuck? But anyway, man, that is Revolver, track 1 through 14. My first time listening to this album all the way through. And I will say, man, it was as good as advertised. It was as good as advertised, but not in the way that I expected, right? Because while they were doing amazing things on here lyrically, that I'm just not going to be able to track until I spend more time with this album. Sonically, bro, this is elite right here. And I don't know if it's just a 2022 mix or if this has always just been so good, just instrument, but bruh, from track 1 to track 14, there was no fall off. Like, you could tell, like, they might have enjoyed doing the backing tracks for these more than they actually enjoyed doing the vocals, bro. Like, that's just what it felt like. And especially when you get to these last 3 tracks, I want to tell you, Got to Get You in My Life, but Tomorrow Never Knows, bro. The way these 3 songs kind of just build into each other and just get bigger and bigger until you just get hit with this psychedelic, mind-bending explosion of Tomorrow Never Knows, bro. Like, yes, beautiful setup by the Beatles, man. And I don't know if I'm ready to say this is better than Rubber Soul, right? Rubber Soul for me was 14 to 14 off the jump. There's a couple iffy ones on here. When it comes to favorites off first listen, is going to be Eleanor Rigby, I'm Only Sleeping, Love You Too, Here, There, Everywhere, She Said, Your Bird Can Sing, For No One, I Want to Tell You, and Got to Get You in My Life. Tomorrow Never Know, like, I feel like I like that song, but I was more so just thrown off. Like, I couldn't really enjoy it like I wanted to, so yeah, but 9 out of 14 is still very solid because those 9 aren't just 9 good ones. They're 9 amazing ones, 9 classics, like 9 songs that I'm going to be listening to well after this reaction. And you can't ask for much more, man. You can't ask for much more from the Beatles, man. This album was psychedelic. It was haunting. It was beautiful, kind of industrial, kind of punk at some times, like on She Said, the way the bass and the guitars kind of clash. There was a little bit of everything on here, bro, and it's hard not to appreciate. That one thing I will say this has over Rubber Soul is variety and sound. Like Rubber Soul is kind of samey sometimes, which kind of makes it more enjoyable to listen because it's samey of the good same shit, right? But this one, it's like, this is where you can tell they just starting to, like, they're starting to expand their brain power. They're starting to test new instruments, new sounds, new vibes, new lyrical styles, and yes, man, yes, Revolver, A+++++++, A++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++ for sure. I do want to break down the future of what's coming on this channel, man. The Houses of the Holy reaction will be coming next, right? Houses of the Holy will be coming next. And then I think it's time to get to Pet Sounds, y'all. Pet Sounds are going to be coming right after Houses of the Holy. I've heard Revolver, so I got to hear the album that inspired Revolver, right? That just makes sense. All right, so Houses of the Holy, Pet Sounds. The Help movie's still dropping, y'all. I haven't watched it yet, but when I do, I am going to watch it and drop it. That's still coming, y'all. And then Bob Dylan, y'all. I just noticed that my Bob Dylan reaction got unblocked on YouTube a couple days ago, so y'all should go check that out because Bob Dylan albums are also coming, right? It's all connected. You know, Bob Dylan inspired Rubber Soul and Beatles for Sale. We're going to check out Bob Dylan. The Beach Boys inspired Revolver, and we're going to check out the Beach Boys, man. Yeah, y'all get it, man. Y'all get the game, man. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to bid y'all adieu. It's your boy Life of Darius, a.k.a. Eleanor Rigby, and I am Jesus Sandals, man. Welcome back. Yeah.